Hafaday Tirwami, and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Tuesday, June 4th, 2013. A two-day terrorism trial in Superior Court ends with a not guilty verdict on the felony count. After less than 2 hours of deliberation, a jury found Brian Kendall not guilty of making terroristic threats against former Governor Ben Fittiel.
Great day for justice in the scene of mine. Thank you.
Kendall could have faced up to 10 years in prison on the felony charge. The government accused him of threatening to bash Fittiel with a metal pipe, based primarily on statements made by former senior policy advisor John Joyner, who contacted police in the first place. Joyner's statement shifted, however, and he later told reporters and the jury that he never said Kendall made any direct threats against the former governor. The government then attempted to subpoena privileged records from the media and to compel Mariana's Variety reporter Tammy Doty to appear as a witness. Doty refused to comply, invoking her reporter's privilege, and ultimately was never summoned to testify. After the verdict this afternoon, prosecutor James McAllister.
Any comment on the verdict, and why was this case so important to the Commonwealth?
Just as always, we really appreciate the jurors' participation and patience regardless of the verdict. That's all. Thank you.
At trial, Assistant Public Defender Ben Petersburg argued that the government should have never taken this case as far as it did. Though he acknowledged that his client was no saint, Petersburg also said Kendall was not a terrorist. The jury apparently agreed.
We're obviously very pleased with the jury's verdict, and we thank them for paying close attention and what we feel is doing the right thing.
It's a wonderful day in the scene of mine, and I really thank the jurors for seeing the truth, and thank God and country.
Though exonerated of making terroristic threats, Kendall was found guilty by Judge David Wiseman of possessing less than an ounce of marijuana at the time of his arrest in February. He was ordered to pay a fine and court fees totaling $60.